I'd be washing my face and I would literally, like, even though I could see the redness and even though I could feel the texture and physically feel the pain of these acne breakouts and everything that was on my face, I told myself that these zits don't matter, that I'm so much more than my pimples, that I'm so much more than my breakouts, that I'm so much more than my acne. And I started literally looking at myself in the mirror every single time that I would wash my face, pass by, do my makeup, anything like that. I would tell myself affirmations. I would say, Jessica, your skin is so glowing. It's radiant, it's clear, people are complimenting it. I would say things that, like, as I was like washing my face, especially because that's when I could feel it, and that's when, like, it was irritating, it was painful. I had a lot of cystic acne underneath the skin. I've literally at one point in my life had a zit the size of my freaking chin. Oh, and just like under the skin, cystic acne, nothing that you could do about it. And I was very oily skin, very acne prone, had a lot of just excess oil production. And because I was stressing about it, of course, my face broke out that much more and more. And really, I took not even the angle of I want to heal my acne and heal the breakouts of what is going on, but more from the place of like, I want to look beyond this because I know that these pimples, these breakouts, these zits that I have on my face, I know that that does not take away anything about who I am as a human, about what I do on this planet, about how I serve my clients, inspire my network, and just show up as like the real me. This doesn't take away anything from it. And the thing that was the hardest was that I've been in the health and fitness industry for 6 years now. It's so embarrassing. I remember being so self-conscious going to health events. I would always hear people say that your skin is your largest organ. You can see your health through your skin, and your skin can actually be a really good indication of like if you're always breaking out in certain spots. It also kind of correlates to a body part of what might be happening internally. I started looking at my skin, and rather than just looking at these breakouts and looking at them with such hate and disgust and disappointment and frustration and all of like the subconscious like mind chatter that is constantly going on, especially when you have hormonal acne and some bad breakouts where you are self-conscious with your skin, it's hard to look past it. And so I just decided that I'm not going to try to look past it. I'm gonna, look at all of me, not just this tiny little insecurity. I started giving myself these positive affirmations where I would say, you are glowing, you are radiant, you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, I love you so much. I would wash my face and pat my face and tell myself things like, you're a confident businesswoman, you inspire many, you are a positive wellness coach. And I would just say all these like affirmations, not just about my skin and my look. Sometimes I would say that I love my eyebrows, which is funny because that used to be something that I also used to be self-conscious about. I just started complimenting myself every single time that I washed my face. I would do it like every single day, morning, night, when I washed my face, after hot yoga class, anything like that I washed my face, I was giving myself some positive self-talk. But then also every single time that I like looked past a mirror, I would just give myself a compliment. And at first it was hard. It was really hard. It was very like superficial things like, I like your smile, Jessica, like I like your overall personality, I like your positivity, da 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 da. I found that I was like saying a lot of the same things over and over and over again. And then it just came down to a place of like, I don't know, really feeling gratitude for who I am, where I've been, and how I've gotten to the place that I have. And my face, my skin, my expression, my eyebrows, everything, everything of a part of me is this beautiful version of myself, and having a pimple on my face does not take anything away from that. I really just had this huge self-realization and self-love application, and now I get to say that I've honestly healed my skin through affirmations and through positive self-talk and embracing self-love. And I remember one day I was doing the affirmations and I was really, really into it, whatever I was saying. This was maybe like 3 weeks in after starting, and my skin was actually like, I didn't have any painful zits anymore. I had just like a lot more smoothness, a lot more radiance. I started literally crying as I was washing my face because I realized that my acne, that my breakouts, that this thing that I had been so frustrated about for years and years and years was actually like the biggest thing that was teaching me self-love. It was actually the biggest gift in my life that I could fully embrace on like a whole new level at the soul, embracing self-love and embracing who I am. That's honestly how I changed my skin. I literally just got out of the shower. I'm gonna show you a close-up of my skin before I do my Celavive skincare routine, and then I'm gonna show you an after because it's always actually like a really drastic for me because I have a lot of like redness and inflammation, which you will see in a second. But really just like tackling the acne scars, like I feel like I'm very smooth and like my pore size is decreasing. I feel a little bit more like brighter complexion overall. But now what I'm working on is just clearing up a lot of like the acne scarring that used to be there. So I'm going to wash my face with a new skincare line. Hello, Felix. Say hi. I have my big ring light, just for good lighting because it is like bedtime right now. But Felix is like, what is going on? What is this big light? Anyways, I'm going to reposition my camera here and I will show you the skincare line that I've been using that I wasn't using this when I was healing my breakouts. Like that was all like affirmation, self-love. I use a lot more like tea tree oil on my face for a little bit too, just like as a spot treatment. Anyway, so I'm going to take you through this new skincare line. I wasn't using this when I was having my bad hormonal breakouts, but I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and a lot less breakouts happening and a lot more glowing, a lot more radiance. I'm getting a lot of compliments, especially like when I've washed my face, I've applied the product, and then even just putting like, I do BB cream and I like translucent-ish light powder, a little bit of brush, fill my brows, mascara, and I'm out the door in 3 minutes. I literally hate spending time doing my makeup and getting ready. But anyway, it's probably because I'm not too good at it. But anyway, I am going to wash my face with this new product because you're going to see how much the redness is taken away. I'll have a really good before and after photo in like 45 minutes. So I will film before now and after later. Okay, so this is the foam cleanser and my skin type is oily. So there's actually 2 different skin types with this new Celavive line. There's one that is for more like acne prone, oily skin type they say, and then there is a dry and sensitive option that you can get as well. So I am using the Gentle Foam Cleanser, which is for oily skin. So it actually foams up so nice, and like I just spend some time in here. I focus a lot on my cheeks and on my jawline because that's where I get my hormonal breakout a lot more. Just use a little bit of water as needed. It foams up so nice. Now this is a really deep cleanse. You're going to feel this into your pores. It almost feels like a light tingle. It gets deep in there, similar to what a microdermabrasion would feel like. Well, no, not feel like, because those freaking hurt. But you'll know what I mean once you try it. It just gets really deep into those pores. It feels amazing. And it's actually really important that you tap your skin dry once you're done with it, because just like rubbing it up and down creates a lot of micro tears in the skin, and then more bacteria is going to get in, and we don't want that, girlfriend. No, we don't. Okay, step 1 done. Step 2, we have the Perfecting Toner. Now this is really nice that it doesn't feel like a normal toner in the sense that like it's super hydrating and super calm. So you're going to put a little bit on your palm. I should have shown you, but just a little dab. You don't need to use a lot, and then kind of like aftershave, just like pat it into your face and neck. I always do my neck and like, what is this called? Décolletage? Because my mom always says you don't want to be old and then have like a nice young face without wrinkles, and then your neck and your chest is all wrinkly, so we put it everywhere. So hydrating, or Perfecting Toner, sorry, is super hydrating. It's going to balance the level of your pH, which is very good to help prevent breakouts as well, and it feels like super hydrating. Okay, next, I'm just going to grab them all out right now because... Next, I'm going to do the serum. So this is the Vitalizing Serum. This is going to be the same if you are the oily skin type option or if you are the dry combination, or sorry, the dry sensitive or the oily. So I literally just use one tiny little pump. You don't need to use a lot. And I'm going to put it in upwards motions wherever I want it. Again, I always like start with my cheeks, like the spots that I have the breakouts in, right along my jawline. Okay, then we do the Replenishing Night Gel. Now I believe that this one is different if you are going with the oily skin option or the dry sensitive skin option. If you are local, I've been doing a trial, kind of like an in-home spa treatment night that is an awesome girls' night in. Males are welcome to try it as well. It's actually super fun for you to like apply the skincare, and we have like hot white towels and it's super pampering. You feel amazing. But you can come try it and see if you like the more oily, maybe like acne prone option, or if you're going to be better with the dry skin option, sensitive skin option. Last up is the Hydrating Eye Essence. The best part about this is the tip. Look how cool that is. So it's super cooling. Again, you only need like a tiny little bit right on there. You can barely see it. tiny little bit, put this right underneath the eyelid as well as on top, wherever like crow's feet are. I don't really have them yet, but we're gonna keep it that way. I actually get like so excited to age because I have been on a really good skincare system, like overall. I know I had like hormonal acne breakouts, but I still feel like my skin elasticity and stuff like that was like really good. And then I've been taking supplements for like a solid 6 years now, really diving into, you know, my overall well-being and health and holisticness and everything about, you know, my well-being of just how I'm feeling. Anyway, that is everything for the Celavive line. It's the skincare, the cleanser, then the toner, then I did the serum and the night cream and the eye cream, and this is right after application, so like probably like no change. But I'm gonna come back in like, it's 9:34 right now. I'm gonna come back in like 45 minutes. I'll set a timer, and you can see if any of like the redness has gone away, because I think it will. Okay guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. It has been... It's been about 40 minutes exactly, I think. And take a close up. I feel like just a lot more like clarity in the skin. It feels so smooth. My pores look a lot smaller as well. But a lot of just like the back redness, I feel like you can still see the new breakouts, but I feel like a lot of the back redness goes away. I'm so excited to see my results over the next couple of months. I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, that is a little bit of the backstory of what I have done to heal my acne, of what I have done to really come from a place of self-love and self-respect and honing into my sacred self-worth, of what comes from the depths of my soul, not even any of the exteriors, not any of the insecurities. And I, you know, it's funny, people are like, have asked me about affirmations before, and some people often say that like, don't you feel silly? Like, don't you feel that you're just like faking it till you make it? It's like, yeah, you are in a sense. When I first started, it was really hard, especially when it was painful. It was really, really difficult. But I wasn't happy with my current situation, and I figured I could stay there, or I could try something that's silly that actually ended up being not silly at all. And I realized in the process that what is silly is allowing these tiny little insecurities take away and hold me back from being seen, from putting myself out there, from putting my story and my messaging and just the real authentic me and who I am out there. And I feel like part of my mission here in this world, part of my calling, is to show up in a real way, is to show especially women that it's not all cupcakes and butterflies and magical unicorns. Especially, there's sometimes really difficult times of life. There's sometimes acne breakouts that are physically painful, even when you're in the health industry, and even when you consider yourself a health and wellness coach. Sometimes there's deeper things within your soul, if I could say that, there's deeper things within your soul that are trying to teach you a lesson. And for me, it was my acne, it was my skin that really taught me that lesson of self-love. And so I'm so grateful for it. And I've learned to have that appreciation and that respect for a lot of the circumstances, a lot of the experiences in my life and in my past that have brought me to where I am today, because they bring me my perspective, like this whole appreciation and new level of realization for self-love that my acne has taught me, that my acne scarring, my breakouts, my zits and pimples have taught me. Like, that is immeasurable. I'm going to take this with me to the rest of my life, to the people that I coach and get to be a part of and communicate and do life with, as well as my daughter and my grandbabies and like the legacy down the line. So anyway guys, I just wanted to share a little bit of that. Again, if you like this, give that a like, give it a heart below. Let me know what your biggest skin concern is, and I will give any tips or advice or any suggestions of something that you could maybe try. But know that it does come from a place from within, that you can just tell yourself compliments, feel it, like physically feel your face and tell yourself that you're so beautiful. Tell yourself that you're so gorgeous beyond the insecurities that you may be seeing, whether they're on your face or your tummy or somewhere else. Give them love because you are beautiful, everything included, yeah? Alright guys, again, or I didn't think anyway, my name is Jessica Kennedy. I'm gonna go to bed now and get ready to just downtime, evening, lights out, unplug, everything like that. So talk to you guys soon, and yeah, hit that subscribe button, please.